So welcome back, guys, to MGS2. Sorry for the late start. It was storming. It's supposed to storm again, but it hasn't been storming for a while, so I was like, you know what? Let's just start playing in case I can't stream later. Oh, I don't have my charger, I realized, for my phone. Oh well. Okay. We should have a shootout coming up in a few minutes, I think. No, actually, maybe less. Well, yes, I know. Polygon.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall.
Should have killed him.
Sensors?
Oh well.
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
How to shoot with the regular gun.
If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Oh, I already did that. Oh, I thought he was getting back up already. Can I shoot the camera? Should be able to. Yep. Thought I heard something. It sounded like or something. Oh, great. Did he get back up already? Damn it! Damn it!
Snake, get yourself out of sight now. Enemy search parties are on the way. It's a clearing. These aren't sentries you're dealing with. They're searching for you, and they know you don't want to be found. You can't make some feeble attempt at concealment. Make sure you're completely hidden in some place they wouldn't think of searching.
You gotta be joking.
Damn it! Might just let them kill me. And you killed yourself. Nice.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
That was my fault. Let's hurry up. Okay, so I can't get the other one. You doing stretching? You gonna go to sleep?
Who's there?
Nothing? No one? Alright, maybe there's no one here. I thought there would be.
Freeze.
I killed him. Good. Now, somewhere around here, there's a locker. Oh no, I see the back. There's a lot of lockers. Wish I could carry him over my back, like you can do in Metal Gear Solid 5. I don't usually drink 7-Up, but Today I am. Yeah, this is a lethal run. That doesn't mean like I'm gonna be killing every single person though. But okay, maybe that's not. I thought there were a bunch of lockers in there. I guess I was wrong. No, you're not. You're not under attack.
Increase defenses on our deck door area. Ensure that the intruder does not gain access to the ship.
Damn it! Oh, we don't need this really, but what's the bandage do exactly?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Increase defenses.
Hey, Gofane. Did you cancel your? No, not yet. I'm still gonna try to get another order though somewhere. How are you doing? You're on the fence. I wouldn't cancel it. I mean, it doesn't come out until, well, I guess it's almost May 1st, or you're in Florida, so it already would be past midnight. Yeah, so practically next month. I would wait a little bit. Like, they're not going to charge you until it ships, or they shouldn't at least. Because, you know, if you change your mind, you probably won't be able to get another one. I mean, unless you're lucky. Are you gonna cancel all 4 of them, or just like 1 or 2? Well, there'll be more games coming. Now, it could be that once the system comes out, it'll become easier to find. thought about just shooting him. I can't pick him up. There we go. Cancel Target and Walmart because my brother and I got pre-orders at the local game. Oh, okay. Getting 20. Oh, I thought you said. I thought for a second I had to. Yeah, I had to read that. I was gonna say you got 20 of them. No, GameStop. Okay. They actually closed the local GameStop I used to shop at. I didn't go there all the time, but I used to go there more often. But yeah. Now keep in mind, if you have the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, yes, it's $50 US a year, but come on. Good. It's $50 a year, but you won't have to necessarily pay like 10 or 20 extra dollars for, at least for first-party games. Now I don't know if isn't there like 20 first-party Nintendo games coming that will use that? Breath of the Wild. Well, no, I take that back. Breath of the Wild does use it, but doesn't use the DLC. But the DLC also wasn't available. The DLC was available before the season pass was. Skip on DK game, but Mario Kart is not a skip out. I like Donkey Kong, but I'm not sure like a. Oh my goodness, diehard fan. Yep. Keep in mind this is a lethal run, so. Wait, I can't go there? Let's take him up here. Is there a locker? I don't remember. Improvement of the performance is draw point for me. I wish they could show up more gameplay for the Pokemon games. Well, yeah. I'm not really big into Pokemon. I used to well, I'm not gonna say I don't like Pokemon. Pokemon's fine. It's okay. I used to be a big fan. Now it's kinda like, yeah, I mean, games look okay, but I just don't care enough to buy them. Oh, how am I supposed to get that? I don't need it, but I got 6. I kind of forgot where I'm supposed to go. Breath of the Wild Tears. I'm still gonna get it. Well, I mean, unless they cancel my pre-orders and I end up not getting a pre-order. But I mean, I'm gonna try to get it.
There's somebody there.
Oh, I thought I saw something else. I'm just gonna leave his body. I'm not even gonna pick it up. I do want to make sure it's not storming, because if it starts storming, I don't really want it to interrupt the stream. Yeah, I saw there was a 100% chance of thunderstorms, but it hasn't been storming in like an hour, so I was like, well, I guess I'll stream. I was going to stream earlier, but it's like, well, if it's going to storm, and there's a tornado watch, which I think ended. So at the time, I was like, yeah, let's hold off for now. Well, I don't need that. That's just a ration. Oh, this was the stairway I couldn't get up earlier. Let's go back up there. Is his buddy trying to show up? That's it, no bullets. Yeah, not much rain. We need rain. Yeah, rain's good. But you don't want too much, obviously. don't feel like messing with that. Oh, good, the camera stays dead. I said dead. Down. I wish I had more Pepsi. I mean, we do have some Pepsi, but we're running out, and I wanted to save. We'll go back out here, I guess. Maybe I missed something over here. Could call Otacon. Whatever.
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
That's right, he says.
USP.
The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind.
All right.
Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
No doubt about it.
Well, let's hang around here anyway. Yeah. Wait a minute. I need to, like, go in the basement or whatever. Oh, those... Okay, whatever. Alright, let's go back down, I guess. I fell. It's fine. Oh, I thought I took damage from that. Oh, here's something new. Who does that look like?
Raven.
It's not Raven. It's like a statue or something on the floor. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, nice.
Freeze.
Oh, look. Did I get a picture? Or did I get like a achievement for this? I don't know. Yes, take a picture of the wall. Oh, you said good! Oh, don't. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's him. He may not have anything on him. There. Oh, there he goes. Is there anything else? No, guess not. Uh-oh, go!
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Oh, yeah, there's another SEM or
Snake,
whatever.
wait! Don't move.
Yeah, I see.
What?
Look at the walls on both sides of the hall.
I see something. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
I don't think I'm not gonna be able to go in that door even if I.
Semtex.
that guy.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors,
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
that sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
What the hell? Oh, was there two of them? There's probably two of them.
Snake, what's wrong?
Damn it.
Snake! Snake!
Most likely there was two of them.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I can't pull codec for some reason. Weird that went over there. The music stops. I like that. Cutscene. Wonder how this game would look like at 120 FPS. I don't know.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Aim for the lights.
All right. Cool. When I do MGS3, I'm going to be doing a non-lethal run. Yeah, I think I'm going to play on very easy, because I want to use the easy gun. And that's the only way to use it, that I know of. Even on the regular easy difficulty, you don't get that. I don't even think you get that gun.
Who goes there?
But I might try to use the other gun too, though. Get unlimited ammo with this one, at least.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Whoa, he is dead. He is dead. Ocelot. With one hand.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
He's an interesting
Snake,
feller,
are
isn't
you
he?
in yet?
No! Fucking, I didn't mean to do that.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
Yeah, we gotta take pictures.
The
Metal
deck
Gear.
is sealed off. They have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
No.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal
Throw a
Gear
save in
prototype.
after this.
Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Probably.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look,
Snake, it
all
may
you
not
have
be.
to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way.
Push the action button. What is he
And one
talking
more thing.
about?
The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's
At
done
least you're
talking.
self-aware it's a video game.
Otherwise they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files.
Could also
and
argue
took a
that
look
the
at text of that speech.
computer. Well,
I'd say
anytime.
you have 7 more minutes.
No, they're talking about the
Longer
game.
if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a
You want to save, Snake? Okay, There's a saying that goes, even a bird on high
Oh, I
dies
can't
a
get him to say
glutton's
anything now?
death, as do the fish of the deeps.
The lesson is, or don't be greedy. The fish that belong to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding.
Oh, you're not...
No, stop it.
Oh, you need to save? Just a second. Look, Snake, this frequency is for saving only. Remember?
Countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
You do not kill any of these guys, you'll fail. But you can knock them out.
Thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is...
They'll hear you if you go on that platform. What's up here?
Especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy
What are you doing?
is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
Damn it.
Front. Down. Right. Down. Left.
Ooh.
Down.
Ooh, that was close.
Continue.
That was close.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses.
There we go.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
All right.
Metal Gear.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community.
Good.
Intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right!
Yeah, they actually found me. Well, we get it like an alternate cutscene. Watch what happens.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover that cost him his influence in the political community.
Good.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense kits.
Good.
NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. Let's stretch those neck muscles again. Left. Right.
Good.
Front. To move on, it is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own.
Don't worry, they won't get you. Here. Is Otacon doing that? I don't know. Sprite. Like what I'm... Oh no, I'm drinking 7-Up. Anyway.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... I'm sorry, you need to take another one. The next image is... Oh, this is, what? Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one.
That's funny. That's worth clipping.
And the next one is... sorry, but
Yeah, I
this
forgot I took
doesn't
these
work.
earlier.
I hate to ask, but can you try again? Okay, what am I seeing now? Huh. It needs to be a little more clear. What we need is top-notch quality here. What's next? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, last one's coming up. You already took a good one of the side lettering. We're good on the image of the lettering. 3 left to go. One each from the front right, front left, and the front of Metal Gear.
Interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans, and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render it real. NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we can not afford to play that roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situations.
Alright. Did I get them all? Well, we'll find out.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. Okay, first up. Okay, this works.
Good.
It's a great front view. And the next one is... You're a pretty good photographer.
Well, thank you.
We can definitely use this left shot. The last one is... Okay, that's
Good.
good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Where's Ocelot? Oh, you can hear him walking.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
Just one flashbacks.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Wait, there was a lot more guys before that. What happened to all of them? colonel. Or the other colonel. Rikovich, whatever his name is. Rikovich.
Nobody
However you say it.
move. Understood. This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
Okay. All right.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
Nuclear right.
After the Cold War, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Nope.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Okay.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Uh-oh. Controller's vibrating. Alright. Alright, he's putting on an act now.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Or let him take over or something.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Is he biting his arm? Or something?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
No, he's already dead. Or no, not yet. Yeah, he'll drown. I mean, he'd die anyway, but... And then Snake and Onicon are gonna get blamed for this, even though... Even if they didn't go, I don't think it was... If they didn't go, this would have probably still happened. Metal Gear Ray. Or is it a different Metal Gear Ray from Metal Gear?
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
That'll be fine. Oh shit, there's a problem.
Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash.
Well, maybe that is. If Snake didn't go there, that wouldn't have happened. I don't know, but.
Yes, of course, Mr. President.
All to trick the Patriots. Alright, now we'll go to Raiden. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information age.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast.
Big shell.
Fast rope down to shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Kind of looks like Mother Base from Peach Walker or Phantom Pain. It's not, but I'm just saying.
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on of the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Bet.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
Definitely not. The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
Exactly. There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
Exactly. What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Raiden.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec.
Voice sounds slightly different now.
140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit? Seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Okay.
You could probably get in down there if you crawl. If you hide well, you can probably escape when being pursued by the enemy. Whenever you crawl into a narrow space, the camera will automatically switch to intrusion view.
Push the left stick up to move forward, down to move back. Push left and right to turn in those directions.
Keep an eye on the enemy and proceed undercover at all times. You absolutely cannot afford to be spotted. Unlike in VR training, you can use your gun from intrusion view in the field. Keep that in mind.
I can't save yet. I'm gonna have to keep going then.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
That's exactly
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Go up. Uh-oh. What's with the camera doing that?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Okay. Cutscene, and we're gonna have to hide. I don't have a gun yet. Do I have a gun yet? No. I just tried. That's right. How did I forget already? 30 seconds ago. Oh. Snake? Yep. It is.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
But it
Not
is.
a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Node.
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
All right.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Alright. Watch what happens. We'll be fine. I'm going to put his name, Jack. But I don't know. You know what? No, we're going to put SonicmanTheBest, if it lets me do all that. SonicmanTheBest. I can't put my date. Or the year I was born. I can put my birthday, at least. There we go.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel.
No doubt.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data
Rosemary?
Jack,
just
is
Rose?
everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, Meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field,
it's true.
You need all
Probably
the help
not.
you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right,
Yes, sir.
Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
They're gonna wake up in a minute. But we'll go up there and then save him. Quit.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
All right.
I'm under attack. Stay alert.
Stay on the lookout. Return to your positions. Stay sharp.
Alright, cool. Now it's like Metal Gear Solid 1 when Snake takes off this gear.
The
Just with the
terrorists
right
call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
No, it's a Solidus.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago
Yeah.
on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
He didn't blow it.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Alright.
What's up, Jack? Hang in there. Jack, do you need to save?
Wait a minute. I want to...
See ya.
Okay. Let's save for real now.
Jack, is that you? Talk to you soon, Jack.
Alright, guys. That is going to be it.
What can I do for you, Jack?
So, well, I didn't mean to do that.
Take it easy.
I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time.